You ain't stopping me. Hey, to me, I'm a satellite. That's up that beat. I said 23.
I'm ready for the marathon, the Tamil Nadu Chennai Marathon. Woman power. And don't forget, you cannot end a meal in this part of the world without coffee. They think my red color means I'm with the CPI. Kya karega? I should not have worn red. Vanakkam, hello and welcome to Elections on My Plate. There are few states where the politics is as distinctive as here in Tamil Nadu. Where else but in Tamil Nadu is linguistic and cultural identity so intimately linked to voter behavior? Where else but in Tamil Nadu are the national parties so marginal to the political discourse which is dominated by the regional parties now for decades? Where else but in Tamil Nadu are actor politicians and their fan clubs still such a potent force? Where else but in Tamil Nadu do the smaller parties play such a disproportionate role in influencing elections across such a large state? Not to forget that Tamil Nadu has been a trendsetter when it comes to women's empowerment linked to cash transfers and other welfare benefits. All of which begs the question, what will happen in Tamil Nadu in 2026? Across this complex state, are we seeing the first genuine triangular fight in a very long time? To answer all those questions, join me on Elections on My Plate. Okay, my guide on this journey in Tamil Nadu is my colleague Pramod Madhav, our Chennai Bureau Chief. Vanakkam, Pramod.
Sir, vanakkam, sir. Welcome to Chennai.
Thank you. Early morning. As you can see, Pramod much fitter than me because every morning he goes for a walk. So we're going to start our day early morning before the heat hits us with a quick morning walk. Hottest in Chennai.
Chennai heat begins by 5:30 p.m. itself, sir. Considering it's
5:30 a.m.
Considering it's summer, so it's already here, and all the people are very excited to see you here.
That's
as well.
right. There are only 3 seasons: hot, hotter, hottest. What is going to happen in the elections?
Election
DMK, AIDMK or Vijay?
யார் வந்தாலும் ஒன்றும் பண்ண போறது இல்ல இனிமேல என்ன பண்ண போறோம்
No matter who comes, they are not going to do anything. What's
Nothing.
the point?
ஆமா சார்
What is the biggest issue for people?
மக்கள் பிரச்சனை நிறைய இருக்கு சார் ஆமா அது யாரும் ஃபேஸ் பண்றது எந்த கவர்மெண்ட் வந்தாலும் ஃபேஸ் பண்றது இல்ல அடிப்படையை வந்து ஃபேஸ் பண்றது இல்ல
No government is taking care of the basic necessities.
சார் விஜய்க்கு வந்து ஹோப் நிறைய இருக்கிற மாதிரி பாப்புலேஷன் நிறைய காமிக்கிறாங்க. ரெண்டு பேருடைய வெற்றியை வந்து தீர்மானிக்கிற ஓட்டை வந்து விஜய் பிரிப்பாரு அப்படின்னு நான் நினைக்கிறேன்.
Vijay seems to bring a lot of crowd, but he believes that will actually only break the votes.
He's a vote cutter.
Vote cutter.
Huh?
Yes.
He's a vote cutter. But whose vote is he cutting? DMK's vote or AIDMK vote?
Maximum DMKs.
He's cutting maximum DMK's votes.
Only for DMK, only DMK. Next DMK.
But what about allegations of corruption against DMK, corruption, family Raj, after father, son? That is not a problem?
No problem. Yeah, Tamil Nadu is good working, DMK.
And AIDMK?
ADMK no working. All
Palaniswamy?
money making. All money making.
Every party is accused in Tamil Nadu of
Every
money
party good money making.
Yeah,
ADMK making money. எல்லாம் வீட்ல வச்சிரானு ஃபுல்லா
ADMK makes money and keeps it their home. DMK is doing good for the state infrastructure and such.
What will happen in the elections?
ஸ்டாலின்
Why?
அவர் ஓட்டு போட்டா எங்களுக்கு மாசம் 500 ரூபாய் அனுப்புறாரு.
500 ஆயிரமா?
1000 ரூபாய் அனுப்புறாரு.
If we vote for Stalin, she gets 1,000 rupees per month.
Now it is, I think, AD will be better than DMK.
ADMK will be better than DMK.
Yeah, sir.
What about Vijay? What about actor Vijay?
He's actor only. There's nothing between the
Actor
actor.
only?
He's actor only.
Huh?
He will also get a sizable vote.
Sizable vote.
Yeah, sizable vote. Vijay have some power.
Why? He's saying he's only a film star.
No, not only he's a film star. He will get minimum 20% of the vote.
20% of the vote.
I hope.
You will tell me what's going to happen in this election.
Change will come, sir.
Change will come.
Definitely change will come this time.
What's going to happen in the election this time? What do the young want?
We think TVK is gonna break the whole.
TVK is Vijay party.
Acha, TVK.
TVK in sense Vijay.
So you believe that the younger people want change?
Really, we are really fed up with this year's the current party.
But what is it about Vijay that is attracting you?
We just need a change. That's it.
You just need a change.
Yeah.
And you
Literally.
think that Vijay represents change?
Yes.
விஜய் என்ன பண்ணிருக்காரு அவருக்கு தெரியாது அரசியல்ன்றதே
What has Vijay
தெரியாது
done? He doesn't know politics.
அவருக்கு பாலிடிக்ஸ் பட் he ought to learn more.
He has to learn stage.
Yeah, he want to learn more.
We don't want the BJP to enter.
You don't want BJP to enter?
No, we don't want communal problem here. Like UP, Gujarat, like Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan. We don't want that.
Okay, folks. Pramod,
Sir,
ready for a serious political conversation?
we sure are, but with a very good breakfast.
When you're in Chennai, the one thing that you have to have, along with a serious political conversation, is a serious Tamil breakfast. No place like Chennai when it comes to a good breakfast. Let's go. Now one of the real revolutions taking place in this country is the running revolution. So I can see at the breakfast table, we've got running clubs here. That's quite a dosa. Yeah. What do you call this one? Ghee roast. Ghee roast. So you've got a ghee roast like a pyramid. Who's going to win the marathon of the Tamil Nadu elections?
I want TVK.
You want TVK. You want Vijay. Why?
Like, I want some changes.
You want some changes. You think an actor can bring changes?
Yeah, I think since MGR can do, then Vijay can also do, right?
You think Vijay can be an MGR?
Not MGR, he can be a Vijay.
He can be a Vijay. What about you?
TVK.
TVK. TVK?
Yeah, TVK.
My God, this is a TVK running club. All of you under first time voters or second time?
I'm second time.
But all under 30?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the core group. Who do you all want? Who do the young want?
Someone who would make a change, even if it's the present one or a new one.
You want someone who will make a change. What kind of change do you want?
Change that's helping the education, helping people.
Right, that's what you want.
Yeah.
Do you see any leader who inspires you in Tamil Nadu? Someone whom you say, wow, I like this guy or like this lady. Do you like somebody? Ma'am?
Jayalalitha maybe.
Jayalalitha, but she's not there anymore.
But inspiration or like அந்த மாதிரி சொல்றேன்.
She inspired you. No, none of these leaders inspire you today? What's the best thing to be having here?
It's ghee paruppu podi dosa.
Ghee parappa podi dosa. Lovely. So at least I've got that right. That's what I'm going to have. But as you say, all of you want something new, inspirational, some change in politics, right? Kavita, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. This is Kavita Muralidharan, who writes for India Today. Pramod still with us. We're going to do some serious political talk in a moment. But before that, I need to order my food. I was recommended a ghee parappa podi dosa. So I'm going to order a ghee parappa podi dosa. Okay, we are going to enjoy the food one by one. But let's get down to the serious business of the elections. Am I right in saying that this is arguably the most unpredictable election that Tamil Nadu has seen in a long time?
Since I covered elections, since I started covering election in 98, I think this is the most unpredictable election I've ever covered.
It's the most unpredictable election you've ever covered. Why do you say that, Kavita?
Because I think I have seen many third friends emerge. I've seen many new actors in elections emerge, around elections. And this is the first time none of the journalists covering elections are sure how much of an impact will this new actor Vijay will have in Tamil Nadu's politics. It's very unpredictable. Nobody knows what kind of vote share he's going to take and from which. We can all make assumptions.
And whose vote is he taking more importantly?
See, for now our guess is he's taking most of the ADMK votes because he models himself on MGR. Though I don't see him working like MGR did. His style in politics is not what MGR did.
There's a belief that Vijay can have a post-poll alliance with the BJP or the AIDMK.
Yeah.
After the election.
One of the union ministers also said that openly.
Yeah.
So, where does that interesting? Because what is the BJP's role in this election? Narendra Modi last time invested a lot of political capital 2024 Lok Sabha in Tamil Nadu. This time, do you see the BJP having any kind of role in this election or is it all post-poll?
So for this time in this election, they have been given 27 seats. The time they were given 27 seats itself, it became a little troublesome because Annamalai is not contesting.
Yeah.
People from Chennai, main people like Vinod P. Selvam is not contesting. And these were like actual people who were on the ground. Another person is S.G. Surya. He is not contesting. They were actually working in Velachery. They wanted Harbour. And even after all these issues, Annamalai, who's been the pallbearer for Vijay, BJP, he has decided not to contest.
So the BJP is not as much of a player this time in terms of, even compared to 2024, it's more post-poll. Whatever they do is post-poll.
See,
right?
I think they've tried their best to get Vijay into their alliance and it's not worked. And I think there were other kinds of pressure also, especially with CBI inquiry, with Jananayak and censorship issue.
Vijay wanted AIDMK. That did not happen and then he wanted Congress.
Yeah,
in his last meeting also he said that the true Congress is with Vijay.
You know, that turns to the Congress. There was a group around Rahul Gandhi that was openly calling for an alliance with Vijay. Is the Congress at all a factor or just piggybacking now on the DMK? The DMK runs the show as far as the UPA is concerned. Congress is reluctantly joining it.
I think I've seen Rahul Gandhi's meetings in Chennai and Tamil Nadu and I think people have an emotional connect with Rahul Gandhi. But that doesn't translate to connect with Congress in Tamil Nadu.
Why is the DMK relying so much on these cash handouts to women? Because Jayalalitha used to have the woman vote. Has that also shifted to DMK?
I think a lot of women are now want to vote for the DMK because of many schemes, including the cash transfer and especially the bus scheme. I think bus scheme is very interesting because
free bus rides.
Yeah, they are very important because it helps women to go from one place to another. Mobility translates to independence for many women in Tamil Nadu. You know, like you save that money.
So you're saying, despite corruption, there's a sense of some decent governance and administration that gives DMK a cachet. What's the best thing about covering an election in Tamil Nadu? You go first, Pramod.
The mood, the color and the people.
The mood, the color
and the people. That's the best.
You still have a lot of money power, which is why you have these large, colorful rallies and road shows. You can't win in Tamil Nadu without lots of money.
That formula was brought in Tamil Nadu, Tirumangalam formula. It was initiated over here.
That's
giving
right.
money for vote.
Money for votes, you also were the state that brought in the freebie culture in a way.
Welfare schemes.
Welfare. You call it welfare. It was earlier called freebies. Now it's full welfare.
Welfare schemes for a level playing field.
Yes.
Look at the colors on our thali and on our plate. For me, that makes, one of the things that makes Tamil Nadu so special, the breakfast. I'm going to enjoy my breakfast, my pongal, my idli with the podi and my dosa. Too much podi may not be good for my health, but we'll leave that for another day. We're going to hit the campaign trail in a moment. You're watching Elections on My Plate. Can you see my vada? Crispy, terrific. Okay, our first campaign pit stop here is in Thousand Lights constituency, a citadel of Chief Minister M.K. Stalin once. The candidate of the DMK is the incumbent, Dr. Edian. And as you can see from the flags around me, Pramod, it's not just DMK, it's a 20-party alliance. We have VCK flags, MDMK, DMDK flags. This is an alliance, really.
Well, we can call it as a rainbow alliance, sir, because every other party, like almost 20 parties have come together for the DMK, and DMK is leading the party. Even Congress is inside over here.
But DMK is driving the entire alliance.
Yes.
Chief Minister Stalin driving it. Okay, can Stalin do what even his father Karunanidhi could not? Get re-elected after 5 years in power. Let's go and meet the candidate here, Dr. Edian. Come with us.
எனக்கும் பல உரிமைகள் இருக்கு அதை பாதுகாப்பது இந்த அரசின் சிறப்பு புது வழி பிறந்திட சமுதாயம் செழித்திட தமிழ்நாடு முழுவதும் நல்லாட்சி இருக்கு.
Only front seat is only for DMK.
DMK is not a family party.
DMK.
It's a worker party.
Yeah, it's a worker party.
தொழில் வளம் புதிதாய் அமைந்தது பெரிதாய் வேலை வாய்ப்பு
DMK strong foundation. MK Stalin and Udayanidhi Stalin.
வளரும் திட்டங்கள் பல தீட்டி மக்களை முன்னேற்றி வளர்ச்சியை தரும்.
Sweeping DMK and alliance.
Stalin.
Good to see you. How do you say it? Vanakkam? Vanakkam. Okay. Vanakkam, sir. Vanakkam. Would you agree that re-election is even more difficult than election? 2021 was easier than 2026. Now you are facing anti-incumbency. Do you agree or not?
Anti-incumbency is a very pseudo statement regarding this.
Pseudo statement?
Regarding 2026 election, because each and every household has been received by our CM's various achievements, and for the past 5 years we have been with the people completely. This election is like 26 is much more easier because people are giving us a message that you will win comfortably.
The opposition is saying family Raj in DMK, they are saying corruption in DMK, they are saying infrastructure in Chennai during the floods was found wanting. How do you respond to the charges which is being made?
This family thing and corruption charges has been a common denominator for each and every elections for DMK. But DMK is sweeping powers in 21 as well as in 26. Regarding infrastructure, our CM has developed a Tirupurgal committee. We have placed 344 kilometers of stormwater drains, revamped all our canals. Imagine the recent floods in 2025 was the same centimeter equivalent to 2015. People were completely hassle-free. Infrastructure, we have increased the green cover of Chennai city by more than 30%. You've seen the various parks have also been increased. Regarding Padipagam, library.
So you're saying there's pro-incumbency?
That's more pro-incumbency.
You're saying that people want Mr. Stalin to continue for 5 years?
Yes. Yeah, Tamil Nadu, you should understand, Rajdeep, that the self-respect of Tamils, people who stand for Tamil identity, people who stand for state rights have a unique proposition, and our honorable CM is a unique leader regarding this particular aspect.
No, because people are then saying when you say states' rights, you are pitting Chennai versus Delhi.
Tamil Nadu versus Delhi.
No, you are saying it's Tamil Nadu versus Delhi. Yes. You are all part of one country. You were part of a BJP alliance when Mr. Vajpayee was in power. Suddenly, you are pitting Tamil Nadu versus the Modi government.
You should understand the Vajpayee regime of 1999 to 2004 and Vajpayee statesmanship is completely different. Vajpayee didn't allow CAA. Vajpayee didn't allow the Kashmir arbitration. Vajpayee didn't allow the Uniform Civil Code. You should understand the common minimum program made by Kalaignar and then Chandrababu Naidu shaped up and Vajpayee was able. But what you see now, the difference between NDA 1, Vajpayee statesmanship, and difference between Modi's statement is different.
Who is your principal adversary in this election, AIDMK, or are you worried about TVK and its popularity among the young?
Our principal opposition is AIDMK and BJP alliance because they are the ones who are acting various ways in order to infiltrate into Tamil Nadu that Tamil Nadu people won't allow.
How do you respond to those who say DMK is a family party? That at the end of the day, it is a family which is running what was supposed to be a cadre party.
Yes, I admit we are a family party. We are a family of Periyar, we are a family of Aringaranna, we are a family of Kalaignar. We are all the family of Periyar, we are a family of Anna and family of Kalaignar.
What about the image of your party as seen as corruption, encouraging corruption? One of your ministers, Senthil Balaji, went to jail, and there's a sense that the DMK has forgotten ideology, now only wants money and power.
You see, corruption, it's as if you see it's only a part and parcel of the politics of Tamil Nadu or politics of DMK.
Is it there or not? Are you all a party of money power?
No, you should say any court verdicted, court punishment made should be done, should be reflected. Say for the parties, see BJP has a washing machine. You see the case is implicated on Ajit Pawar. Immediately switch over to BJP camp. The washing machine is cleaned. How many washing machines BJP had? You should note that, no?
Do you believe that Tamil Nadu should have a 2-language or a 3-language formula for schools? The government here wants 2 languages. The center is saying NEP, new education policy, should have 3 languages. 2 or 3 languages.
Sir, we are already running into a 2-language policy, which is the most successful thing. Comparing to other states, Tamil Nadu is doing better in the education. Also in the higher education, we are having the very less dropout rates comparing to other states because
So only you want only Tamil and English.
Yeah, basically.
Why not Hindi?
Basically, Tamil is our identity and it's our mother tongue. It's right to we have to learn in Tamil, and English is connecting us globally.
Don't impose Hindi here. So we have a regional language here, our mother tongue, Tamil. So we speak Tamil here. When we go out of, when we go overseas or somewhere else, we speak English. So in other states, we have 3-language policies, which is followed by English as well. Why do we have any fear of learning English there? No, right? But they can also speak in English. Why should we learn their regional language?
You see Hindi as a regional language. You don't see it as a national language.
Never, sir, never. Why should we see it as a national language?
Pointing out Hindi as the main thing refers to making Hindi the only language, the only truth that India has to show to the world.
Which you don't agree. India has diversity of
Yes,
languages.
India is diverse, India is multilingual. At the same time, we have to remember that imposing Hindi is a hegemony.
The 3rd language policy has to be optional. It has to be optional. It's not like if they have any interest, they will learn on their own.
So you're saying suppose tomorrow a Bihari comes and lives in Tamil Nadu, he must learn Tamil.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Just as if you tomorrow go to, everybody must learn each other's languages, but nothing should be imposed. Is it being made a political, emotional issue just to create a kind of sense of Tamil pride?
It absolutely is, because this is Tamil Nadu, Tamil country. So DMK, be the Dravidian parties or their associative parties, everybody claim that 2-language policy is necessary to protect their mother tongue.
Our former Chief Minister Anna Durai once mentioned that when someone asked, there is more Hindi speaking people in our country, so Hindi should be the national language. When our leader Anna mentioned, there is more crows than peacock. Then crows can be announced as a national bird.
So crows will become, okay, that's a good point.
Everything is directly based upon the fact that the people are provided with the skill. So we want to provide our people skill, not another language which is not actually helping them in their own life.
So you're saying you need skill development.
Yes.
If anything, the focus funding should be on skill development rather than another language. Pramod, ये बताओ आपकी हिंदी कैसी है?
ठीक है सर.
हाँ, अगर कोई ब्रेकिंग न्यूज आए हिंदी में बोल दोगे?
हाँ सर.
हाँ?
जरूरत पड़ेगी तो करूँगा.
Okay, जरूरत पड़ेंगे. So it's all about that. If your job requires it, you'll do it, but you do not want imposition. That's the message, and you've got a message for the AIDMK also, which is that you need to make your policy clear that if you come to power with the BJP, will you go along with 2-language or 3-language formula? We'll ask them that question also. But thank you all very much for joining us. Thank you. Good young voices here in Tamil Nadu. And as you said, you're one of the leading states when it comes to education, including medical education. Let's go and find out what the AIDMK has to say about some of the contentious issues raised here. Let's go, Pramod. Okay, so if this election is a chance for the DMK to rewrite history by getting re-elected after 5 years in power, for the AIDMK, this is a do-or-die battle 10 years after the passing away of Jayalalitha. 2 consecutive Lok Sabha and a Vidhan Sabha defeat mean that this is an existential battle almost for their leader, E. Palanisamy. Am I right, Pramod, to put it that way?
So very clearly, EPS was able to hold the party together. He has kept the twin leaf symbol also alive. But will he be the people's choice? This he has to prove in this election.
Okay, let's then go and meet one of the candidates of the AIDMK. It's former minister and a close aide once of Jayalalitha, S. Valarmati, as she campaigns here in Thousand Lights constituency of Chennai in the slum pockets of this area. Come with us. Oh, not easy. Not easy to do door-to-door campaigning. Not easy. People are saying that BJP is using AIDMK to try and enter into Tamil Nadu.
That is the Stalin agenda. That is the DMK agenda.
This is a state election. Here we have to, we are like to change the government.
DMK best party India mein.
Who is in the front seat?
ADMK.
Which party is good for women?
ADMK.
It's a family party. Okay, family party. Yeah, yes.
You admit that this is a more difficult election for you than when Jayalalitha was there. When Jayalalitha was there, AIDMK had a strong leader. Now you don't have a strong leader.
அதாவது ஒரு இந்த இயக்கத்தை ஆரம்பித்த புரட்சித் தலைவர் எம்ஜிஆர் இல்லை. புரட்சித் தலைவர் எம்ஜிஆருக்கு பிறகு புரட்சித் தலைவி தலைமை எழுத்தை நடத்துகிறாங்க, அவங்களும் இல்லை. அப்போ இல்லாத பட்சத்தில் புரட்சித் தலைவி அம்மா வந்து சட்டசபையில் பேசும்பொழுது ஒரு வார்த்தை சொன்னாங்க. அந்த வார்த்தை வந்து அதிமுக தொண்டர்கள் ஒவ்வொருத்தருடைய மனசுலேயும் ரொம்ப ஆழமாக பதிஞ்சிச்சு. எனக்கு பின்னாலும் கூட இந்த இயக்கம் 100 ஆண்டு காலத்திற்கு மேலாக இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு அவங்க சொன்ன வார்த்தை அதிமுக தொண்டர்கள் மனசில் அப்படி வேறு மாதிரி பதிஞ்சிச்சு. அதனால இப்போ அவங்க மறைவுக்கு பிறகு அண்ணன் எடப்பாடியார் வந்தார். அவர் இந்த இயக்கத்தை அம்மாவுடைய சொல்ல மந்திரமாக ஏற்று நடத்திட்டு இருக்கிறார்.
But is EPS fully in control of this party? Is this do or die election for AIDMK?
இது வாழ்வா சாவா சார்.
Is this do or die election for AIDMK?
Yes. ஒரு அரசியல் கட்சிக்கு வந்து வெற்றி தோல்வின்றது சகஜம். அதனால எல்லாமே தோத்துக்கிட்டு இருக்கிறவங்க எல்லாருமே தோத்துக்கிட்டு இருப்பாங்கன்னு அர்த்தம் இல்லை. ஜெயிச்சிட்டு இருக்கிறவங்க எல்லாருமே ஜெயிச்சிட்டு இருப்பாங்கன்னு அர்த்தம் இல்லை. கஜினி முகமது 14 தடவை படையெடுத்ததுக்கு பிறகுதான் 15வது தடவை ஜெயிச்சாரு. அதனால விழுந்து விழுந்து எந்திரிக்கிறவன் தான் ஜெயிப்பான். அண்ணன் எடப்பாடியாருக்கு சதியின் காரணத்தினால, சூழ்ச்சியின் காரணத்தினால தான் அவர் தோத்து போனார். அவர் உண்மையான தோல்வி அவருக்கு கிடையாது, அவருக்கு வெற்றி தான். அதனால புரட்சி தலைவருடைய ஆன்மா, புரட்சி தலைவியினுடைய ஆன்மா அண்ணன் எடப்பாடியாரிடத்தில் உறுதியாக இருக்கிறது. கண்டிப்பாகவே.
The point is, for example, two language formula or 3 language formula. BJP at center is talking about 3 language policy. Here in Tamil Nadu there is talk of 2 language policy. Which will you accept? If your government is formed, will you accept 3 language formula? Will you accept it or not?
எங்களுடைய கொள்கைன்றது வேற, கூட்டணின்றது வேற. கூட்டணிக்காக கொள்கையை அடமான வைக்க மாட்டோம். எங்களுக்கு இருமொழி கொள்கை தான். இது அண்ணா சொன்னது, புரட்சி தலைவர் எம்ஜிஆர் சொன்னது, புரட்சி தலைவர் அம்மா சொன்னது, எடப்பாடியார் சொல்றது. கொள்கை வேற, கூட்டணி வேற. கூட்டணின்றது தேர்தல் காலங்களில் எடுக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு முடிவு தான் கூட்டணி. தேர்தல் காலங்களில் யார் யாருக்கு எப்படி எப்படி வசதி வாய்ப்புகள் செல்வாக்கு இருக்கின்றதை பார்த்து தான் கூட்டணி அமையும். ஆக கூட்டணிக்காக கொள்கையை நாங்கள் விட்டு கொடுத்துட்டு போக மாட்டோம்.
It is always 2 language policy.
You follow 2 language you will be able to tell Delhi that sorry, in Tamil Nadu only 2 languages.
Yes.
Because there is a feeling, I keep repeating, Narendra Modi ji and BJP want to grow using you. They are using AIDMK
பயன்படுத்தி அதிமுக பயன்படுத்தி பிஜேபி இங்க வளரன்னு பாக்குதுன்னு இவர் சொல்றாரு.
இது திமுகவினுடைய குற்றச்சாட்டு சொல்லிக்கிட்டே இருக்கிறது எப்ப பார்த்தாலும்.
DMK's allegation.
Yes, அதான் திமுக
allegation.
Yes,
yes. It is DMK's allegation. I admit that.
Not you.
Not me. I am only asking you the question. What DMK is saying? They are saying you are being run by Delhi. No. Palaniswamy is the independent person. He is not run by Delhi.
Yes, sir. Independent person.
Independent person.
Yes.
Your policy is Tamil Nadu's
yes,
policy.
Yes.
You will not follow Delhi's policy.
No, no.
Do you agree after Jayalalitha ji, the woman vote is no longer with AIDMK?
எப்பவுமே அதாவது பெண்களுடைய ஓட்டு வந்து பெண் தலைவர், கட்சி தலைவராக இருக்கக்கூடியவங்களுக்கு பின்னாடி தான் அவங்க ஆதரவு கொடுப்பாங்க. இப்போ வந்து அவங்க கொடுத்துருக்கக்கூடிய பெண்களை ஈர்க்கக்கூடிய விஷயத்தை கூட அவங்க செய்யலை. அப்போசிஷன் பார்ட்டி வந்து தொடர்ந்து வலியுறுத்தினதுக்கு பிறகுதான் அதை வந்து ஸ்டெப் பை ஸ்டெப்பாக கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமாக பண்ண ஆரம்பித்தாங்க. ஆனால் தமிழ்நாட்டில் இப்போ என்ன நிலைமைன்னா, பெண்களுக்கு சுத்தமாக பாதுகாப்பே இல்லை. சுத்தமாக பாதுகாப்பு இல்லை. பெண்கள் வந்து தைரியமாக நடக்க முடியல. ஒரு குழந்தை பள்ளிக்கூடத்துக்கு போக முடியல. 2.5 வயசு குழந்தை தவறான முறையில், நீங்கள் பேப்பர்ஸ், இங்கிலீஷ் பேப்பர், தமிழ் பேப்பரில் பார்த்துருப்பீங்க. அதே போல் காலேஜுக்கு போகிற பிள்ளைங்க, ஸ்கூலுக்கு போகிற பிள்ளைங்க, வேலைக்கு போகிற ஐடி பசங்க, எல்லா நிலைகள்லையுமே எந்த நேரத்தில் என்ன நடக்கும் அப்படின்ற ஒரு ஆபத்தான கட்டத்திலேயே தான் இப்போ வாழ்ந்துட்டு இருக்கிறாங்க. ஆனால் எந்த குற்றவாளிகளையும் கண்டுபிடிச்சு தண்டிச்சதா இல்லை. ஒரு சாதாரணமாக ஒரு காவல் நிலையத்தில் போலீஸ் பிடிக்க போகிறாங்க, ஒரு ரவுடியை பிடிக்க போகிறாங்க. அவர் ஏதாவது எதிர்த்து துப்பாக்கி ஏதாவது ஆயுதத்தை எடுத்துட்டாருன்னா இவங்க சுட்டு பிடிக்கிறாங்க. ஆக நீங்கள் உங்களை காப்பாற்றிக்கிறதுக்கு சுட்டு பிடிக்கிறீங்க. ஆனால் பெண்கள் மானம் போச்சு, மரியாதை போச்சு, கற்பு போச்சு, அவமானம், அசிங்கம், கேவலம், கல்யாணம் நடக்காது, ஏகப்பட்ட அவமானங்களை சந்திக்கக்கூடியவங்களை பாதிக்கும் போது நீங்கள் விட்டுடுறீங்க.
How many seats then for AIDMK BJP alliance? How many seats you will get in Tamil Nadu?
210.
210 out
Yes.
of 234. Madam,
Yes.
madam, come on.
Yes,
Madam,
210.
come on. You know, be realistic.
இல்ல.
Be realistic, madam.
Just wait, please. அது நாங்கள் எப்பவுமே ரொம்ப ஹை திங்கிங்கில் தான் போகணும்.
You are high thinking.
High thinking.
There is a belief that TVK is taking some of the anti-DMK votes and damaging you. Because if there is anti-incumbency against the government, then TVK is also taking the vote, especially young people and women.
நாங்கள் எங்களை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் எங்களுக்கு ஒரே எதிரி யாருன்னா டிஎம்கே தான், ஒரே எதிரி.
You are not worried about Vijay and Vijay's popularity, that he is getting such large crowds and all. You are not worried
Not
about
MGR.
it. Vijay is not MGR.
MGR. No.
Vijay is not MGR. He cannot convert this large
MGR தான்.
MGR is only one. There is only one MGR. So you are not worried about Vijay dividing the vote.
No.
Your only enemy is DMK.
Yes.
You have been wearing this for
இதே
20
மாதிரி
years.
20 வருஷமா போட்டுட்டு.
What does Amma mean to you?
வார்த்தையே இல்ல.
No words to explain.
Yes.
You miss her.
Yes.
From MGR to you have stayed loyal to Amma and MGR.
Yes.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you. I wish you well. Lovely. Let's hit the campaign trail in a moment again. But first enjoy the jigar thanda. मेरा दिल ठंडा है, जिगर बड़ा है. ना बादाम डाल दिया है. Okay, Pramod. Now, one of the key factors in this Tamil Nadu election is the woman vote. Remember, when Jayalalitha was in power, that was her key vote bank, Pramod. Now, though, the DMK through cash transfers has consciously targeted women. 1,000 rupees a month to be doubled to 2,000. 5,000 rupees one-time payment just before the election. And I hear Palanisamy is promising 10,000 rupees as a one-time grant. So, competition for the women vote, very stiff and all through cash transfers.
It sure is, sir. DMK has also promised an 8,000 rupees coupon, which we can use for buying any kind of household appliance.
Okay.
That is also there.
So, they're all competing for that woman vote. I'm told even Vijay is making a big promise to
Vijay
women.
was against kind of freebies, but he wants his welfare scheme. He has promised 6 LPG cylinders.
6 LPG cylinders. So women vote clearly the target. But do these women voters really appreciate cash transfers? What do they really want? Let's try and find out. These cash transfers, 1,000 rupees DMK, 10,000 promised by Palanisamy, 6 gas cylinders by Vijay. Who do they trust?
யார நம்ப சொல்றீங்க சார்? யார் வந்தாலும் நான் ஸ்டேரிங் பிடிச்சாதான் எனக்கு சாப்பாடு.
Does she want cash transfers?
என்ன கேட்டீங்கன்னா எனக்கு காசெல்லாம் வேண்டாம். எனக்கு எங்க வாழ்வாதாரம் பாதிக்காத அளவுக்கு எங்களுக்கு நியாயமான, எங்களுக்கு ஜெயலலிதா அம்மா ஆட்சியில் இருக்கும்போது எங்களுக்கு மீட்டர் இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணாங்க, அதுக்கப்புறம் பண்ணலை. நிறைய வாழ்வாதாரம் நிறைய பாதிக்கப்பட்டிருக்கும்.
How much does she make a month doing this?
நிறைய ஓலா ஊபர் வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் வருமானம் எல்லாம் இல்லாம போச்சுங்க. வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் நிறைய வருமானம்.
Who does she trust more? DMK's promise, AIDMK's promise, or Vijay's promise? You trust Vijay? Vijay's promise.
ஆமா.
Do they appreciate cash transfers or they want something else?
நாட்டுக்கு நல்லது செஞ்சா மட்டும் போதும் சார். 1000 ரூபாய் பணமோ அதுவும் எதுவும் தேவையில்ல. வரவங்களுக்கு நல்லது செய்யணும்.
They don't want the money, they want the rulers to do good for the state.
எங்களுக்கு நாட்டுக்கு விலைவாசி கம்மி எல்லாமே இதெல்லாம் இதுவா கம்மியா இருந்தா அது போதும் எங்களுக்கு.
They want the government to work on inflation and reducing the price instead of giving such money.
Make the people earn their own 1,000 rupees. That's better than giving them one time 1,000 rupees.
எனக்கு அந்த 1000 ரூபாய் வரும் சார். இந்த 1200 ரூபாய் வருது இல்ல விதவை காசு. அது மக்களுக்கு யார் முன்ன நின்று எங்களுக்கு நல்லது செய்யறாங்களா கண்டிப்பா அவங்களுக்கு ஓட்டு போடுவோம். அதுதான் எங்களுக்கு யார் எங்களுக்கு நல்லது செய்தோ அவங்களுக்கு நாங்க.
She is satisfied with what DMK is doing?
ஆட்சிமா என்ன ஒன்றும் பெண்களுக்கு பாதுகாப்பு இல்லை. மற்றபடி எங்களுக்கு வியாபாரத்துக்குலாம் எங்களுக்கு எந்த பிரச்சனையும் இல்லை. மற்ற ஆட்சிலாம் வந்ததுன்னா எங்களை வியாபாரம் பண்ண விட மாட்டாங்க. புரியுதுங்களா? அது வந்து எப்படின்னா எப்படி சொல்றது, நான் இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல நாங்கள் வியாபாரம் பண்றோம்னா கண்டிப்பா திமுக ஆட்சினால தான் பண்றோம்.
Is any party doing anything good for women? No. They are giving cash transfers. One party is giving 1,000.
That is not welfare of the whole society, of the women's society.
Do you feel safe as a woman in Chennai?
No.
You don't feel safe?
No.
Not really.
You can't go out in the evening on your own?
No.
Do you feel safe as a woman in Chennai? You feel safe as a woman. There is no problem with women's safety. No. Who do the women believe out of all these leaders are good for Tamil Nadu? You have got Vijay, you have got DMK, AIDMK. Do you TVK? Why? For a change. Do you feel safe as women in Chennai? Safety, do you feel safe going out in the evening on your own? You don't feel safe? You don't feel safe as a young woman going out? Your parents don't let you go out in the evening? Chennai is not a safe city?
No, even my parents don't allow me after 7 p.m.
You can't go out after 7 p.m.
we can't go. Because of the men around here.
Because of men around here. Interesting. Pramod, watch out. Thank you, madam. Is there a woman vote out there? And do the women really get attracted by these cash transfers, free bus rides and these schemes? What do you think?
I think it's of course attractive, but I'm not convinced that it drives the vote. I think they do make up their own mind independently. But obviously the freebies are attractive. But I don't think that's the only factor.
And is Chennai a safe city in general for
Very
women?
safe.
Very safe.
Very safe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Government la 1000 ரூபாய் கிடைக்குதா உங்களுக்கு?
கிடைக்குதுனா.
She's getting it.
She's getting, how much does she get every month?
1000 rupees.
1,000 rupees.
Very good. What are you selling?
Books, kitchens.
Books, keychain, nice.
Stickers.
I'm going to take one keychain. How much?
100.
100? Okay. 100 one keychain. Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I've got something to take home back with me to Delhi here from Chennai. I like this. I love the color. But we need lunch. And I'm told you're going to take me to a special place when we go for lunch.
We have promised you all flavors and you'll get all flavors over there.
Lovely. Flavors of Tamil Nadu. Let's go for lunch. Let's go, Pramod.
Yes, sir.
Chalo. Okay, Pramod, what's for lunch? Veg or non-veg?
Always non-veg, sir.
Always non-veg in Tamil Nadu?
It is.
One of the many myths. More Tamilians eat non-veg than veg. Time for the flavors of Dindigul. Southwest Tamil Nadu, here in Chennai. Naidu mutton biryani, chicken biryani, donut biryani, mutton sukka, mutton nalli, kuchi mutton, chicken ghee roast, gundur chicken. And you thought Tamil Nadu was vegetarian country.
You forgot the fish.
Forgot the fish. Time for a Dindigul biryani. Let's go. Hello, madam. Okay. What's the speciality?
Kodaikanal chicken, good taste.
Give me Kodaikanal chicken, Kodaikanal, Dindigul biryani, and
mutton nalli dry special.
Mutton nalli dry. Acha, chalo, mutton nalli dry. So mutton nalli dry, Dindigul biryani, and Kodaikanal chicken.
So good.
Done? All set?
So good.
Are lovely. Chalo. You know, on elections on my plate, who wins, who loses is one of the battles. The other battle is, where do you get the best biryani? Today in Chennai, we're going to try Dindigul biryani, a part of Southwest Tamil Nadu. Flavors of this wonderful state. going to go for this. When we return, we're going to look at the Vijay factor. Why is the actor, politician becoming such a important figure in this election in Tamil Nadu? You're watching Elections on Our Plate. Enjoy and attack. Too good. This is a pepper chicken. You're watching Elections on My Plate. Now the real X factor in this election has to be the emergence of actor turned politician, the superstar Vijay and his TVK party. How much vote share will they get? And importantly, whose vote will they cut is a critical question being asked. Now, Pramod, Vijay himself has not been speaking to the media. You and I met him off camera in February. And he made it very clear he didn't want to speak to the media because he wanted to protect his mystique, that he was not an ordinary politician. Ever since that Karur stampede, he stayed away from the media. How difficult is it to track Vijay?
Quite difficult here because the important issue is that you saw like even now his campaigns have been cancelled, and even if he comes, it's not that easy to approach him. That is what is making it very difficult for us to approach Vijay.
Okay, since we can't catch Vijay at the moment, we've got the next big thing. We're going to catch Adhav Arjuna, who's here contesting in Villupuram, which is in the heart of Chennai, a DMK bastion. And he is importantly not just a key lieutenant of Vijay, but also the son-in-law of Santiago Martin, the lottery king and the money bags of the TVK. Let's go and meet Mr. Arjuna. Come with us.
DMK has not done anything. They did not give land patta.
I will give one chance for Vijay only.
விஜய் வந்தா நல்லா இருக்கும் ஆட்சி அதுன்னு நினைக்கிறோம்.
It's a common person from us who understand the basic feelings of our community. Na Vijay,
Brother Vijay.
Enga Anna Vijay, Thalapathy Vijay, Enga Anna Vijay.
Adhav Arjuna, good to meet you.
I met Delhi.
Yes,
How are you?
tell me.
Welcome to Tamil Nadu.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Vijay Anna Kotai.
Do you believe that you all can win this election, or are you all only there as vote cutters in your first
Your
election?
media people said in Punjab election, Aam Aadmi Party is a vote cutter, spoiled party. Same Tamil Nadu elections going on. After 1977, after MGR, people wave. We call this a family wave. We call mother's wave. Every household you can see welcoming us. Particularly, it's not only me. All 234 assembly constituency, all people, particularly all family, particularly women. Women, our party is based on the women and youth.
You're calling Vijay the next MGR?
MGR is one MGR, but in the history is going to repeat. This election is not a party-based election.
But this is a DMK bastion.
Yeah.
DMK has always been winning here.
There is
Can
no
you really break
Chennai.
this?
Chennai is a sweep out in TVK. There is no Chennai hereafter. No, there is no DMK strong belt in Chennai. Chennai region out of 38 ACs, we are leading in 30 ACs right now. Actually, you can see Mr. MK Stalin formed more than 25 party alliance. But Mr. MK Stalin campaign is totally failed. And
So MK Stalin is your main opponent because there is one belief that after the election you could tie up with the AIDMK.
No.
Are you a B team of the BJP?
No. There is actual.
you're not a B
No.
team of the BJP?
Actual B team is Mr. MK Stalin and DMK. See, I will give the example. Our leader Jananayagan movie. Still, we are facing the legal litigation. Even the High Court gave a permission for the movie released, but within the 2 hours, central government got a other order actually. So we are stuck. If you have
They are putting pressure on you. CBI case after the Karur
we are not.
stampede.
We are not bending. We are not bothered.
You
We
will
are
not
not.
bend even after the election.
How can we are?
Suppose it is a hung assembly and Vijay's
No.
support is needed.
We are.
Who will you support? Who is your enemy number one?
No, number one is the DMK. We are a political rival is DMK. Ideology is the BJP. After Kalaignar, MK Stalin, okay, we have experience. But what is the experience? Full corruption, education, health, road,
You're
and
saying
everything.
corruption. Now, let me be very honest.
Yeah.
They say, please ask Mr. Arjuna.
Yeah.
His family
Yeah.
is the lottery kings of Tamil Nadu. There was an ED raid.
Okay,
on you and
I
your
will ask
family,
one
December
second.
2024.
Sir, I will.
You are the money bags. The
Sir, one
corruption is
second.
in your party.
Sir, one second. I will ask. Who's got money, big money from family? Mr. Martin, DMK. More than 1,000 crores. Who's got money? BJP.
That is
we are.
Santiago Martin gave money
So
to
one
electoral
second.
bonds to
Of
DMK.
course. Who's claimed? See, you targeting one person, but who got the money? DMK got the money.
So why was
BJP
there an
got
ED
money.
raid on
BJP got the money.
So why was there ED raid?
No, that you have to ask the private company.
Are you relying on the youth vote? That the senior people, you are only relying on youth vote and Vijay stardom.
Sir, you just see next month's fourth result. It's not only youth. It's a woman. Our party based on women. Next second is the youth. 82% people want to throw this monarchy. Kalaignar, Stalin, Udayanidhi, then Inbanidhi. I know you are following the cricket.
Yes.
Correct? If you watch the finals, Australia-India match, are you bothered about the semi-final? Semi-final match? We are a finals. Why you bother about the semi-finals? We win already semi-finals. This is the finals. We are the finals. We are playing DMK and TVK. Where is the DMK? One second. Where is the ADMK?
Hi, Mr. Ariyanan. How are you?
Welcome, Rajdeep. So nice to see you after such a long time.
That's right.
Such a pleasure to see a man who said, mind it.
Mind it. I want to ask him what explains Star's fascination with politics in Tamil Nadu, and can Vijay do what others have failed since the great MGR? Come with me.
Come. We are welcome, Rajiv. Come.
It's almost 50 years since the great MGR became the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. Since then, many other stars have tried their luck in politics. No one has quite succeeded except Jayalalitha, who was also a beneficiary of MGR's legacy. Do you think Vijay can do what MGR did all those years ago?
My sincere feeling, no.
Despite all this fan frenzy.
Despite all this fan frenzy, despite all the crowds that he can pull on his own accord, none of his cadre can do that. You cannot rush into a party and say, I'm going to do it right now and enthuse the audience or voters to say, chuck the old party. It is not easy to dismiss the anti-incumbent factor. You got to put a lot of work. Enormous amount, exactly the way the DMK party put in so much work between 1952 to 1967. 15 years hard work to win the first elections,
Are you saying that without an organization, without resources, a star cannot succeed in Tamil Nadu just on fan following?
I'll give you another phenomenal example. A very, very dedicated actor called Vijay Kant.
Yes.
He came in between.
DMDK.
He worked very hard, to reach out to the public, building free marriage halls, free education, free books, everything. He did so much, but he didn't have a bandwidth. When I mean a band of soldiers who can put the boots on the ground and say, let's march. He was still a loner.
Yeah, they called him Captain.
Captain, exactly, Captain Vijaykanth.
Why couldn't Kamal Hassan, such a big star, succeed in politics?
So at that moment, he was feeling that, look, if N.T. Ramarao could do, that was his legacy. If N.T. Ramarao could do that all alone in Andhra Pradesh, why can't I do it here? But N.T. Ramarao had the media with him. He had E. Nadu with him. He had Ramoji Rao with him.
But he was first show super hit.
He was
he's the exception.
Exception to the rule, absolutely. At the 1980, he did it. But this is 30 years later. You can't emulate. The times have changed. Television has changed. Digital cinema has changed. Digital news has changed. You got to be on the top of every little social media platform.
Vijay seems very popular among the young.
Yes.
They want change.
They want head start. But they have seen all the change happening in the movie stories. Every story there is a change happening. The hero goes, he fights the villains and he brings change.
Yeah, so they think that will happen in real life.
That is the problem. So they cannot mix fiction with reality. That is fictional hero.
So your advice to the likes of Vijay would be, you want to really succeed in politics, don't treat this as a one-day match.
Correct.
You're going to have to do this over the next 10, 20 years.
Exactly.
And then you could well succeed if you are able to prove yourself election after election.
Election after election. So they want to win everything the first day. Wait for the next election. And wait for the next one. Probably you will win that one.
But as a leader, would you say it's NTR and MGR? These are the big two.
No doubt. There is no doubt. Because they had such a long legacy for themselves, and built. MTR was like Krishna, They always thought he was Sri Krishna on earth. That kind of adoration, you have to take time to build it. You cannot just come over overnight. Because these people are like icons, who have replaced gods in the temples, So they want to worship them in a certain way.
You're saying something interesting. You think for people in Tamil Nadu, the stars become a substitute for gods.
Absolutely.
In a state with thousands of temples.
Exactly. So, if you say these temples are not giving, you go worship these lords, so they are iconized in a certain way.
Mr. Hariharan, as always, good to talk to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, as darkness falls here in Chennai, we've come to Marina Beach. Pramod, you cannot come to Chennai after a hot, boiling day and not come to get the sea breeze at the marina every evening.
Yes, sir, and this is the music of our life. The waves that you see crashing, that is the actual music that keeps our heart beating.
Ah, lovely. The waves are the heartbeat of Chennai here at Marina Beach. And since it's election season, guess what? We've got a bit of a treat that Pramod has organized. I'm told you are the political rappers of Chennai in this election season. Not easy. And I'm told you have got a special rap for us, which is anti-communalism.
கடவுள் பேர்ல கல்ல வர்றோம் ஐயா சாமி வேணா சாமி கடவுள் பேர்ல கல்ல வர்றோம் ஐயா சாமி வேணா சாமி கடவுள் பேர்ல கல்ல வர்றோம் ஐயா சாமி வேணா சாமி கடவுள் பேர்ல கல்ல வர்றோம் சென்னையில கல்ல வர்றோம் ஐயா சாமி வேணா சாமி மதுரையில கல்ல வர்றோம் ஐயா சாமி வேணா சாமி கோயம்புத்தூர்ல கல்ல வர்றோம் ஐயா சாமி வேணா சாமி கடவுள் பேர்ல கல்ல வர்றோம்
அண்ணாந்து பார்க்கின்ற மாளிகை கட்டி அதன் அருகினில் ஓலை குடிசை கட்டி அண்ணாந்து பார்க்கின்ற மாளிகை கட்டி அதன் அருகினில் ஓலை குடிசை கட்டி.
Elections on my plate, we've just not found two great rappers. We've also discovered a reporter who's a potential singer. And that's the great joy of being here in Chennai. Okay, one final stop. We've got to have some dinner, Chennai style. Let's go. Thank you very much again, guys. Thank you. Okay, Pramod, all set. When you're by the sea, old jungle rule. Always have coastal food. We are by the Marina Beach, so we've decided to go to Nammal Nedal, which means our seaside. Are lovely. Coastal man, coastal jeans. I'm going to try some fish on elections on my plate. Remember, politics, always fishy business. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Ah, Apurva, how are you?
Good sir, Vanakkam, welcome to Chennai.
Good to see you. You've come from Vijayawada to your hometown of Chennai to cover the elections for India today. I want to know what's going to happen in the elections.
Sir, it's going to be a tough fight. Everybody keeps saying that it's going to be a three-pronged elections, but DMK might just scrape through.
Might just scrape through. You're putting your neck on the line when you say that, but three-cornered fight doesn't happen too often in Tamil Nadu, which makes it interesting. Pramod, you and I have been having a long day. Should I put you on the line? Who's going to win? You live here. You've got to tell us.
My neck's already on the guillotine, sir. So
what's going to happen?
well, I have to say that, it looks like one person is going to be a, spoiled person over here, and there's going to be a massive vote cut.
There's going to be a massive vote cut. Okay, look, I'm not making predictions, but I will say this. There is a V factor. Forget X, a V factor that stands for Vijay. And the truth of the matter is, he could well end up in double-digit vote share. And once he does that, the big question is, whose vote is he cutting? You would expect conventionally that the better he does, he cuts the vote for change or the anti-incumbency vote and thereby damages AIDMK more than DMK. But in Tamil Nadu, conventional wisdom is often thrown out of the window. If Vijay's vote share starts converting into seats, then you could have a really fascinating situation and all kinds of post-poll permutations, given the fact that some of the allies of the DMK, like the Congress, may not quite be able to pull their weight. So we're going to play safe in that sense, but I won't play safe with the food. I've ordered all the fish you want. We're by the sea at the marina, and let's wait. And I'm going to show you what I have on my plate for you. Okay, as you can see, all the fresh catch of the day. Maybe one day we need to do a show. Where do you get the best fish? South Coast, East Coast or West Coast?
Tamil Nadu, Tamil Nadu, Tamil Nadu, Tamil Nadu, Tamil Nadu.
You know, when you're in Tamil Nadu, you have to deal with the Tamilians' pride in their fish as well, not just their language. We'll leave that battle for another day. Remember, I'm a good Goinkar, good man from the West Coast, coastal genes. But I'm going to try this Big Mama and see if it can match what we get there. Tamil Nadu getting close to Goa.
No.
Who wins? We leave it to the voters of Tamil Nadu and what happens on the 4th of May. For now, all I want to say is that it's been delightful to be here in Chennai and in and around it and just flavoring the sights and sounds of an election here. So from the entire team, Pramod, Apurva, Vivek, Amit, Alok and Irfan, thanks for watching. And remember, politics can't match the fish. That's why we enjoy this show so much. And I want to say in true Tamil, Nandri
Vanakkam.
Nandri Vanakkam. Thanks for watching. Bye, folks. Cheerio. Lovely. Politics is fishy business. Remember that always.
You ain't shot the me. Hey.